When the going gets tough, the tough get going. My champions, do you believe that? Or is it just another hollow phrase people throw around to make themselves feel better? Here's the cold, hard truth. The world doesn't give a damn about your dreams. It doesn't care about your struggles, your heartache, your relentless sacrifices. It's too busy spinning, moving forward, and distracting itself with its own chaos. People are consumed with their own lives, their own problems, and their own agendas. You're just a background noise. And you know what? That's exactly how it's supposed to be. So, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit in the corner, cry about how unfair it all is? Or are you going to rise? Are you going to get up, shove that despair in their faces, and make them look? Make them see who you are, not who they expect you to be. Here's the thing. You're not here to blend in. You're not here to follow someone else's blueprint of success. You're not here to play by their rules, to stay in the lines. You were born to burn the rules, to rip up the pages of the script they handed you and throw it in the fire. You are here to break everything, everything. You must destroy everything you thought you knew, every little piece of your comfort zone, every lie you've told yourself, every safe little story you've created to convince yourself you're okay. And guess what? That's the moment you're going to realize the real magic. Because once it's all gone, once you've lost everything you thought was solid, once you've torn down all those false walls, that's when you get to rebuild yourself from the ground up. A new version of you that the world never saw coming, a force of nature, a juggernaut, the kind of person who makes the earth tremble beneath their feet. And I'll tell you this now, this is where your real power begins. Unravel the illusion. What if everything you know is wrong? What if all that advice, all those rules you followed, all those little lies you've told yourself are what's keeping you from becoming great? You've been trained to believe that there's a path, a road laid out for you, step by step. You've been told that success is just around the corner, as long as you play nice, as long as you work hard, as long as you follow the rules. But what happens when you don't fit in that little box? What happens when you refuse to play by their rules? You see, everything you've been taught, everything you thought you knew about success, about winning is a lie. The moment you begin to destroy that illusion, the moment you start breaking free from the chains of conformity, that's when you truly begin to rise. Break everything. Why do you need to destroy everything you thought you knew? Because those things were never yours to begin with. Those thoughts, those beliefs, were shaped by everyone around you, your parents, your teachers, society. They handed you a script and told you to follow it. But that script was written for someone else, not you. Think about it. Your parents wanted you to be a doctor, a lawyer, a good little robot that follows orders. Your teachers pushed you to be smart, responsible, to stay in line. Society tells you to chase a paycheck, live a comfortable life, follow trends. But comfort breeds weakness. If you want to win, you have to stop playing their game. You need to break everything, the expectations, the rules, the limits. Break them all, and watch as the world trembles in the aftermath. Rebirth from the ashes. What's left after everything's gone? Once you've burned it all to the ground, you're left with nothing. No plan, no safety net, no easy answers. You're forced to look inside yourself. And that's where the real magic happens. When everything is destroyed, you find something you never knew existed. You find hunger, a need for power, for control, for greatness. You'll look at the ruins of what you thought you knew, and you'll say, "This is my chance to build something new." This is when you rebuild yourself. This is when you start from scratch, without anyone telling you what to do. When you take all your pain, all your anger, all your desperation, and turn it into something so powerful, so unstoppable, that nothing can stand in your way. The price of winning. Are you ready to pay the price? Here's the thing no one tells you. Winning doesn't come easy. It's going to hurt. It's going to tear you apart. It's going to make you question everything. You will lose everything you thought you couldn't live without. Your friends, your family, your comfort zone, your sense of identity. But the price of victory? It's worth every single drop of blood, every ounce of sweat. When you rise, when you stand tall and look down on those who told you it was impossible, that's when you'll know it was all worth it. Embrace the chaos. What happens when you stop trying to control everything? The world tells you to plan, to calculate, to control. But what if you stopped? What if you embraced the chaos, the unpredictability? What if you let go of trying to control everything and instead became chaos? You see, winners don't plan their victories. Winners don't predict their success. Winners make their own path, regardless of the obstacles, the distractions, and the chaos that comes their way. They don't fear the unknown. They dive straight into it. Every setback, part of the plan. Every failure, fuel for the fire. Every rejection, it's just another stepping stone to greatness. The power of letting go. Why do you need to let go of your past? Because the past is dead. It's already been written. Your past failures, your past regrets, your past mistakes, they have no power over you. The world might say, remember where you came from. But you know what? That's just a trap. It's a trap to keep you small. The more you dwell on your past, the more it holds you back. If you want to win, you must destroy your past. You must sever the ties that bind you to who you once were. Only then can you move forward with nothing but your raw, untapped potential guiding you. Rise from the ruins. So what now? Now you rise. You rise from the ashes, from the wreckage of everything you thought you knew. And when you do, the world won't recognize you. They won't see the person you once were. They won't see the mistakes, the failures, the doubts. All they'll see is power. Your power. The power to take what's broken and turn it into something beautiful. The power to walk through fire and come out the other side unscathed. The power to shock the world with what you're about to achieve. Conclusion: the shocking reality. So, here's the truth. You've been told all your life what to do, who to be, how to succeed. But now, you're standing at the edge. You're staring into the void of uncertainty, and the only way forward is to jump into the unknown. And when you do, when you break everything, you'll find yourself. You'll find the person you were always meant to be. You're not just a survivor, you're a conqueror. You're the one who will reshape the world, break the chains, and rise above everything they thought they knew. So ask yourself this: what will you do when everything you thought you knew is gone? Will you crumble? Or will you rise and shock the world? The choice is yours.